and welcome to the Landlord Tenant Show with Miss Rindy and Miss Keita with other stuff as well. So, today's topic, we're talking about dirty tenants, part two. And if you was one of our, day ones, I would call them, because somebody else called it like that. Day ones, if you were one of the people that started listening to us back when we were on Spotify, we still on Spotify. You would know we talked about some dirty behind tenants, just nasty. I'm trying to remember what all we said, but I'm sure it'd probably be repeated in this episode, depending on what's going on. So, isn't cleanliness next to godliness? I guess people don't want to be godly.
Who is that?
Who women? What?
Who is God?
Huh? So, Miss Rindy has a story. Hence the reason why we chose this topic. What's your story? Don't you got a story? She always got stories. I don't know why she in denial. She always got stories. You know you always got stories. Mm-hmm.
So I had a repeat tenant.
Uh-oh.
And good morning. And it's funny that people think you forget. Like, I remember. I don't know if you remember. So I didn't remember the name, but like I can never forget a face. Okay? I would be like, yeah, that was you, sir, whatever your name is. I had a tenant that one of my investors decided to bring back. And he couldn't remember why we got rid of the tenant. And I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. Hey, the investor accepted your deposit. I'm just going to do my job, okay? And that's what I did. But I did let the tenant know the way you left that apartment was out of control. And I didn't appreciate it.
Oh, wait a minute. How did they leave the apartment the last time?
It was like they just jumped up and left like roaches. I mean, everything was, it was an apartment full of stuff. Like, what is all of this?
Was it trash?
I was surprised because I'm like, did they move?
When it looked like you didn't move?
Yeah. I'm like,
that's too much stuff.
Are we throwing these people's stuff out and they still here? I had to call and make sure before the workers, got rid of everything because they was like, Miss A, you sure this the right apartment? I'm like, yeah. Why you say that? They like,
this stuff's still here.
it looks like somebody's still living here. And they just dirty. I said, let me come up there. I mean, the whole apartment full of stuff. I mean,
could have had a yard sale? Maybe not.
I think people would have been kind of mad at us.
like, you trying to sell this dirty-ish?
Like, they wore these shoes with no socks. Okay.
She said,
and was walking on the pavement first.
Oh,
that type of dirty, But I looked at that stuff and I said, let me make a phone call because I don't know. The lights and gas is off. So that's an indication to me that you're gone, And he was like, yeah, we moved a week ago. I was like,
so you left all your stuff in there for a whole week.
Why you didn't at least clean the refrigerator out?
They still had stuff in the refrigerator?
Lakita.
And stuff was cut off?
Lakita.
It was stinking, wasn't it? Oh, that makes me
If it wasn't for the fact that the lights and gas was off, I would have said, get out of these people's apartment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like everything. They left everything. It was like they took a few things. It was like, come on, we got to go. So apparently they went to somebody's basement or something. Back home, I don't know. But all of that stuff, I mean, the bed.
Furniture?
Yes. Everything was still there.
So they got money to waste. I don't know
that stuff
like that.
was like,
or maybe they couldn't get into a storage place.
Or maybe they was like, we just gonna buy some new stuff because that stuff. It wasn't like the stuff was like, oh, was like, what's the yard sale? It was
No.
like, oh, this been hand me down to hand me down. To never mind. I don't want it.
She said to never mind.
I'm just gonna lay on the floor.
You know what? That mattress ain't looking good. Like,
You know what? I'm just gonna lay right here on the pavement.
Make a pallet? You know what? Get just a tad
You
bit
remember
of
that
cushion.
around my house?
I know.
Y'all
But at
gonna
least
lay
she
right
had carpet though.
Yeah, y'all gonna lay right there in the middle of the living room floor.
Yeah, if it be too many kids, you know, you had them sleep over. Everybody on
I
the
should
floor.
have had everybody stay. Everybody waking up like,
You know, kids are flexible. They don't even bother them for a moment. You get somebody in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, we sitting up there like, what we doing?
girl, we was like that in our 30s.
You know.
We was. My cousins say everybody spent the night like, everybody stay here. We've been drinking.
Oh, well, yeah. That
Everybody
makes sense.
staying.
Like, no one's driving.
No one's driving, not tonight. Everybody, people on couches.
See, that's what people supposed to do. Supposed to, you know, protect each other. You know, make sure we don't.
Girl, now they be like, see you later or never. All right, girl. Like, still, you know that crash dummy did not make it.
You know what? Crash dummy. You just say crash dummy.
That's some other stuff.
Okay. But anyway, back to what we were saying. You know what? Something wrong with you.
Back to the dirty tenants. Listen. Can you at least try to put the house back like the way you got it? I mean, I be having people like, and I want my security deposit back.
But you didn't clean anything. How does that work?
Ma'am, we got to send a whole cleaning crew
Okay.
to clean them walls before we paint them again. Because you know what?
The dirty walls.
See,
You know
it
the
used
oils
to
in
be,
your hands.
Nah, that's the dirt in your hands. Okay? Because see, now I know where COVID came from.
From your hands?
For real, because, you know the borders, you know,
Uh-huh.
you shouldn't even want to touch that.
Oh, we couldn't touch the walls at my grandma's house.
You can't touch the walls in my house. I got a tour with somebody and their kid that, you know, just was all.
we just gonna touch the wall.
I said, it was bothering me. I was trying my best, you know,
To not say
like
nothing.
they guess. And guess what? Stop touching my borders. Stop. Just stop it. And the person got mad, like,
Why are you offended?
come sit down. Like, girl,
You can go.
y'all can leave. Okay? Because stop touching my walls. Stop. Because ordinarily, you will put like a satin or eggshell in your living room, dining room, bedrooms. And then you will put semi-gloss on the borders. Okay?
Right.
Well, people don't use semi-gloss throughout the house because semi-gloss shows everything. But we should start back using it. Simply because most paints you can't clean. And if you spending like $40 per gallon, let me just let you know something. You're going to have to repaint that house every time.
Oh, wow.
And that's not fair. But people don't clean. So you got all type of stains everywhere. I mean, I had an investor ask me, can we spot paint?
That don't even look right.
Sir, listen here. There's no such thing as spot paint.
You gotta paint the whole thing.
There's no such thing as touch-up paint. Simply because people smoke,
Mm-hmm.
people fry chicken,
Yeah.
and by the time I spot paint, you gonna be mad at me. And a little chicken here, chicken there, little chicken there, little chicken.
Because it's gonna look like it's spot paint.
You're gonna be like,
Can you paint that whole thing?
I showed the lady a house like that in Warren.
Really?
And we was looking, I said, I'm like, did they actually think that was gonna work?
They probably did.
No.
You know, people be trying to find the cheap ways out, but the thing about it is, sometimes being cheap will cost you more.
Your house gonna sit for a while till somebody say, "Look, we just forget it.
Yeah, just paint
We
the
can't
whole
find
thing.
nowhere else."
Yeah.
Listen, folks want to take pride in where they live, and it's unfortunate that you can't pick and choose when you see people. I really be wanting to do an interview. I be wanting to stop by your house, like, let me see what your living room look like now. I'm just saying, because you get in here and tear this house up,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be mad at you. And when they call for a reference, I'm gonna tell them. Yeah. Yeah, she gonna mess your house up.
She gon'
Ooh, she got 6 kids instead of 2. Don't believe her.
Ooh.
We rented to a young lady a 1-bedroom.
Okay.
1-bedroom apartment. I saw the kids with her. She wrote down it was just her. I'm not wanting to be in nobody's business. You could have been the auntie. I don't know. So, one of the tenants in the building called the owner and complained about her kids throwing rocks in the parking lot, you know, just in and out of the building acting crazy.
Uh-huh.
So, the owner called her and she said, "Yes, those are my kids, but they don't live here. They live with my mother." Okay, these are guests. Your kids are guests. Okay, you're not gonna park there.
I know. You see my mind like, okay.
So, rolled by the other day, and the owner is asking me, "Why is her window busted?" He said, "Oh, Randy, the window." He said the glass is on the outside. So that meant somebody broke it from the inside, right? I'm not sure. I'm not an investigator. But
the impact came from
the fact that you didn't call this landlord and say anything about this busted window is kind of problematic, because what else going on in there that you're not talking about? So the owner in town, like, I need to see what the inside of that apartment looked like.
Uh-oh. So he went on the inside.
No, but I get ready to show somebody an apartment, and 2 of the tenants from her side, you know, is like, Miss A, let me tell you about old girl in apartment blah 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 blah. Like, she be off the chain down there. They loud, they nasty, they this, they that. And I got the new person with me, like,
do I want to move here?
And I said, "Oh, wait. That's 2 separate tenants." They like, "Yeah," and they be, and I said, hold on.
Like, can I show this first?
I said,
you just interrupted business.
I said, "I am showing him an apartment."
And it was a guy too?
Mm-hmm. And they like, oh.
Yeah, shut up.
They like, "Sorry.
STF.
I mean, we really like you here."
Now you gonna say something different.
I mean, at least this part right here, you looking at 107. This right here is, we quiet right here, and we this and we that.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, but we do like it here.
We like it here. "Sorry, Miss A." I'm like, that thing I don't work on commission, because I think I just lost. You know.
Okay.
I know I would have. I'd be like, I keep looking, all right? And just in case I'm desperate, I'll call you back. But then we got the tenant upstairs. Talk about some other stuff real quick. Because you never know where we going with our stuff, okay?
I know that's real.
Always
Say that again.
something extra that I just thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what came to my mind.
Now, these people with these companion dogs and cats. Oh, I got my letter. Now,
I'm sorry.
yeah. So the government give them a letter to have
A pet.
a companion dog.
Yeah. It just
companion cat.
for emotions.
Ma'am, you finna get put out. We know that's a sticky situation, but you operating like a hoe.
Wait a minute.
Because if you're supposed to have a companion dog or cat, you got 2 cats and a dog. That's too many companions. You got a whole freaking family. You got a whole family. You're trying to make a whole family, ma'am. Okay? We putting you out.
Companions.
That letter didn't say
It just said one.
one. We okayed the cat. Then you wanted the dog. Okay? Now you got another cat. And so the lady downstairs calling me like, that dog, she let the dog, our quiet times is from 10 to whatever. Okay?
Quiet hours, what, 10 to 6 maybe?
Yeah, cut it out. Okay, let people rest. Why is your dog running through the apartment crunching on bones and stuff? People can hear that. They can hear that. So she like she like the dog dropping the bone, picking the bone up, running back and forth. It's 3-4 o'clock in the morning, waking me and my daughter up. She like, this is unacceptable. I said, this is a very sticky situation because that's a companion dog.
Well, I thought it was the cat first. Wait a minute, I'm confused.
I haven't even talked to the owner yet.
You mean the occupant?
No, the owner of the building.
Know what? Yeah, you might want to talk to him about that.
Because he been ready to get rid of her. But because,
it's the size.
We have a no pet policy. And then you come with this letter
to say that you need one. But you got 3.
You have 3.
That does kind of make you
blinds is tore up.
Right. Wait a minute, what?
Girl, the blinds look terrible from the outside. So now the owner like, we need to find a reason to get in that apartment.
She got more than 3. She got more than one companion for one. The thing about it is, what does the law actually state?
Listen,
the thing about it is, I've seen people with companion pets.
Yeah, my niece got one.
Right.
She live on campus with it.
And it's supposed to be for emotional stability. And I don't want to kind of clown with that. Because, I mean, you may actually, it may be something soothing for you to have a companion dog. But normally I thought those companion pets, they're more calm. I didn't think they was chewing bones and doing those type of things.
They get them dogs from anywhere and be like, this is
animal shelter.
This is my companion dog. And
yeah, no. That's crazy. Yeah, I think you only allow just one. It shouldn't be 3.
3.
So that'd be the reason why I get out. You better check those laws though, because it's supposed to be 1.
Yeah, we're going to send her a copy of the letter that she sent us.
Okay.
And we're going to highlight it.
Specifically, so you can see it.
Yeah, and we're going to send her a 30-day notice with it. Like,
get rid of it.
No, just leave. Just leave.
On a jet plane. Don't know when you'll
be
back
again. You need a house.
We'll come back again.
You need a house. But we're just not clean as a people. And it's mind-boggling to me because I was raised by a Southern Belle. And she did not play. My mama was the pine saw lady. You hear me? The old school pine saw and the old school light saw.
And Murphy's old.
It was depending on however she felt. And you wake up and you can smell it like,
Uh-oh.
oh Lord, we ain't doing nothing today. We gonna get on up
Got
early.
got them buckets ready.
Got them buckets ready. We wiping walls now. She trained us to be like, girl, don't touch my wall. Like, okay. Like, girl, next Saturday, my mama gonna have me wiping that crap down. Like, yeah, that was your friend handprint. Get that on off my wall. You gonna learn.
Go learn today.
Yeah, baseboards. She messed me up so mentally that when I go in other people's houses or even in like stores or wherever, the first thing I start doing is looking at their baseboards and stuff. Like you should never say you bored. Like, you got a lot to do, ma'am.
Right.
You need to get these children together, gather in, make some buckets. Okay.
The dollars are always
there. Yes.
Get the stairways with the rag.
Listen, not just the stairways, them windows.
Oh, man, my grandma used to have us do
You lift that window up and be like, what is all of that? If you ain't gonna be able, don't put no fan in that window, y'all gonna die. I don't know what's that blowing in or out or whatever, We just not clean. We so focused on everything and everybody except our own home. And listen, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy.
Yeah.
You always want to go. Go home and clean up. Don't straighten up. Don't move stuff from one end to the next. Get rid of some of that stuff. Throw some of that stuff out. Recycle some of it. Give it away. You could be helping somebody else. Okay? Because you ain't wearing a 6 no more. Let you just know that. Got them 6s from the 70s. Give them away. Them dresses with the plastic still on them. Go on and gather them in and Sister Johnson probably can fit that stuff. Give it away. Put it on the church.
Did you say Sister Johnson?
Sister Johnson. Take it to church. Put it on the table. Let them go
Have at it.
Have at it. Happy
go
birthday.
For what you know.
Go for what you know. Somebody might need them black shoes that you know you couldn't fit, Bunyan. Give it away. Give it away. That Bunyan ain't gonna never let you put that shoe on again.
You know what?
Them shoes that you was like, I couldn't wait to get these off. Give them away. Don't let them stay another day in your house.
Please release and let go.
Let go. Okay. It's okay. Stop being so selfish. Harboring stuff. It's my stuff.
Hoarding.
Get rid of it. I promise you, God to open up doors for so much more stuff that you can fit. Okay? 16 instead of a 6. Stop playing. Okay?
It was cold.
Train these children up.
Nobody's trying to raise children now.
Girl.
No. Let me tell you what they're doing.
Clean and wash them dishes.
They are.
And listen.
Uh-oh.
When you wash the dishes, just because I said wash the dishes, you're going to have to write that down and put it on the refrigerator, what washing the dishes mean.
Wait a minute, we don't know what that means.
No, they just wash the dishes. Oh, so you're not going to clean off the counter? You're not going to clean off the table? You're not going to sweep the floor? No, you got to
say clean up the kitchen.
You got to say clean
up the kitchen.
The kitchen.
Clean up the kitchen. Wipe
out the microwave, wipe off the refrigerator, wipe off the stove. Everything.
Sweep.
My mama would have woke me up. I'm talking about like, who had the dishes?
You didn't finish the kitchen.
Get on back in there like, oh my God. One of those wake ups, you'll be like, I'm gonna make sure everything done before I go to bed, because don't come waking me up at 3 o'clock in the morning talking about wiping off a stove that I could barely see. Like, where's this something at?
But I'm gonna tell you though, these parents nowadays, they are babying these children. They don't make them do nothing. I see it every day. And I'm like, I don't understand. And then you get mad when someone else is chastising or really giving them criticism. And they grow up to thinking that you supposed to be serving them. Because I see that too. It's like there's no, oh, I'm sorry, can you? It's like, I need this. I need that. I need this. Hold on. Back up. Who are you talking to? First off, I need you to know who you're talking to. Mm-mm. Matter of fact, you need to start that statement again. How about that? Is you ask me, I am not your servant. How about that? So, it's like, come on. Because I work at a school, so it's just like, come on, what are we doing? These children are, some of these children, it's just like, sometimes, no offense, but I want to do the 1-800 choke a kid. Because some of them don't have that home training, and you can tell that the ones that do, and it's not everybody, but it's a lot of them that sit up there. Yeah, I need this, that, and that. Hold on, who are you talking to? Recognize. And my thing is, and that this is something that I think a lot of parents forget. They forget to sit up there and say, you know what? They have these conversations around these children that are disrespectful. And then before you know it, they're disrespecting everybody else. And so you're like, wait a minute, what? So you have these conversations about be it teachers or other adults, and your child, all of a sudden, because they're part of that conversation, feel like they don't have to respect anybody else but you. And then at that point, it's like, how am I supposed to run a class? How am I supposed to get what I need out of this child if they're sitting up there acting like this? Be mindful of your conversations. And the thing about it is, stop having those disrespectful conversations around your children, because it gives them license to feel like they can disrespect any adult.
Lakita, I just had
my gosh.
I just had this conversation with a young lady. I said, we were all gathered together, and my children are older. Like my youngest is 12, but he's really like 86.
Your old man.
He's an old man, okay? And her children kept coming to the table while we were talking. And I was like, hey, and she kept giving me this look. And I said, she like, you don't like kids, do you? She like, I know not to never have you watch my kids. I said, and you won't. I said, you won't. I said, because you'll come back and they'll be mindful of where they're at and what they're doing. I said, do you see my children? Oh, well, they older. I said, even when they were younger, they knew their place. I said, we're talking about some explicit stuff right now,
They don't need to be part of it.
And they keep running up like...
listening.
I said, listen.
Taking it in like a sponge.
I said, listen. I said, out of sight, out of mind. I said, I don't play that. I don't drink and smoke in front of children. I said, you have to. If you don't respect your children, they don't know what respect means. Okay? They don't know that they're being disrespected. And then they don't know how to respect people. Because the respect starts at home. Okay, so if you break up with a significant other, your husband or whatever, and you all on the phone in front of somebody like, girl, yeah, F that, and nah, and the kids just sitting there on the couch listening, watching SpongeBob while you talking all this dirty stuff about this significant other and they family. Then when they see the family, they
got an attitude.
They got an attitude too. Like, yeah, my mama don't like y'all.
Yeah.
She like, you know what? I didn't even think about it like that. I just was upset. Yeah, you were upset. But take it to your room. Take it to your room.
Take it somewhere else.
Shut your door. Or, them be them days that you sit in the driveway.
Thank you.
Okay.
Had a conversation in the car.
In the car. With the windows fogged up. Like, and another thing. I didn't appreciate it. And the children are safe and don't know what the heck is going on. Okay. You understand what I'm saying?
Because you can send them on inside, get out the car, going on in the house.
Listen, my children did not know they knew what arguing was, but it wasn't done around them. So the minute it was, they was like, oh, wow, ooh, this is too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mom, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just going off on you, Auntie. Y'all going on in the house. I'm okay. I'm safe. Because They wasn't
Right.
used to it. And I would tell people like, yeah, me and my husband, we didn't argue in front of the children. We went for a ride. We went for a ride.
Yeah.
Or we sat in the car. Okay, let's walk around the corner.
Right.
Well, let's park in the backyard because we don't need them to hear what we got to say. Okay, because it may be out of anger. We may want to take it back. But if I want to take it back, my children not looking like, yes, she said he was a bleep to bleep to bleep. That's what you are, Dad.
And
Now
that level of respect is gone.
And it's gone. These kids now be like just out of control. You know, and I'm like, listen, it's not that I don't like children. It's that we had a TV room. A den.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they have dens anymore?
Girl, no, because everybody want their own stuff.
Oh.
See, we had bunk beds and stuff like that. Or 2 twin size beds, like it's your bed, it's your sister bed. You know, and it's your brother bed and it's your brother bed. You know, the boys had a room and the girls had a room, like the Brady Bunch. And that third bedroom was definitely the den. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't pay no rent here. You don't get your own room. Okay? Mama and Daddy even shared the room. You understand? But ain't no dens because everybody got their own TV. They own this, they own that, you know. So there's no gathering.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. It's okay to have all your own stuff, but we still have to have a gathering as a family so that children will understand what rules, regulations, and see where they mind at. Put the phones up. We're going to eat dinner at the table.
Yeah.
Bring the table back.
But here's the thing. That goes back to the whole cleaning thing. If you respected your children enough, you keep them clean. You keep your area clean. You keep your house clean. You make sure that they understand and you would teach them cleanliness. If they don't understand that, where's the respect on that? Because at the moment that they're somewhere else and something is on the floor, they may not have dropped it, but they don't even have enough sense to pick it up because why? They're not taught cleanliness. So where's the respect at? They don't even respect the building that they're in. They're not respecting the place that any building that they're in, any school that they're in, any class that they're in.
Girl,
you got to teach them that level of respect goes beyond. So it's like, it's not just with cleanliness, but it's just even with the adults, just other people. You're teaching them those type of things when it comes to respect.
People are not used to it.
And the thing about, but they're not, no one's demanding it. No one's demanding it. And the thing about it is, I know they're talking about child labor laws or whatever, but see, I'm one of them ones, like, if I'm in a school and you done jacked it up, then you need to clean it up. If you done messed it up, clean it up. This is not for somebody else to clean up your mess. Clean it up.
I'll be at people's house like, pick that up. Get that up. Go get the broom.
I didn't put that on the floor.
I
don't care. Pick it up.
Go get the broom. Y'all remember when? Y'all remember the bucket? The pine-saw bucket now. The little pine-saw water in it. Dip that broom. Go sweep that carpet.
Yep. And see, I still sweep carpets. I know that sounds
Go
crazy.
sweep that carpet.
I don't know. I don't mind.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sweep that carpet. And people sweep that carpet. Yeah. My son the other day, I seen his walls. I said, why you on the game? Oh, I was playing. Turn it off. He looking at me like, what's wrong? I said, go wipe these walls down. You been in here, I don't know what's been going on in your room, but it smells strange in here.
She said it smells
and I don't want this to start lingering through my house.
Seeping through the door.
Yeah, like, sometimes I just stare at him. I be like, he be looking like, why is she staring at me? Like, get them water bottles out of this room. Come on, dump that trash. Do this, do that. Mop, get up. If you don't give them a break, they won't take one. They will not take one. And you know how I am by my bathroom and all of that.
I know.
I have boys. Well, my bathroom is like, because I be like, hey, This garbage look like it's about to overflow.
I need you to work that
I
out.
need you to take care of that and get them to. I'm the queen at the crib. If I'm going grocery shopping, y'all putting it up. I'm just coming in like, cuckoo. Get that stuff out of that car. I ain't even gotta say put it up. They like, because y'all doing all the eating.
Right.
Y'all doing all the eating.
But that's what I'm saying. These children are being so baby, they're not doing anything that's of labor. And
No.
the moment you act, another person like myself will act like a mother that is all up on your case. Then you say, what we doing?
Shut up.
I'll
be like, shut
what we
up.
doing? I just asked you to do this, that, and the third. What are we doing? What are we doing? Fix that.
Save them tears for when you have to pay bills. People be like, oh, how's the boys? Living like kings, like princes. They living like princes, honey. They don't have bills.
Right.
That's why I be like, you don't have no problems because you don't have no bills. What we talking about here? Your job is to go to school, get an education.
Amen.
Okay? Learn a skill.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't just have education. You got to have a skill too. Okay? You got to have both. You know, stop with this whole, oh, go to school and get your education. Get a skill. Where your skill set at? Because you need something to fall back on. You know what I'm saying?
And that skill can actually probably take you further than the education.
Exactly. So when I'm an entrepreneur, I put my boys to work, like, so I can see where they at. You can paint. That's a skill.
Uh-huh.
Start them off in the basement. Go paint that basement wall.
Yeah, because you can't mess that up.
Paint that basement. Oh, you did a
Even
really
if you do
good
mess it up,
job.
nobody else really
Now I'm
gonna see
finna
it.
move you to the closets. Paint them closets. The cabinets. All of that, you know. But you gotta train these children to have a skill because, I mean, it would come to a point where their job is not secure. If they shut Chrysler down, how you gonna eat?
Oh no.
How you gonna eat? You gonna go build a car on your own?
I'm gonna do some gig work.
Them children that like to play the game, hey, them after them programs, get them in them gaming programs.
Oh yeah.
Get them in there. They be doing them for free in the summertime. Get them in there. Yeah, the little computer whiz. Oh, you're very smart.
Yeah.
Encourage them. We not encouraging them. They growing up and with the pants on the floor. Ain't no sagging in my house. Ain't no sagging in my house or outside my house. If I see you sagging, I'm beating you in the back.
Yeah, because I don't understand how you sagging and you still got a belt on. How that work?
I'm gonna ask you, like,
And
then
you walk wildly.
I'm gonna ask you if you like boys. You like boys? Why would you say that?
Because your drawers are showing, sir.
You trying to show somebody your drawers?
Isn't there something brown back there?
This
You
I
might
did.
want to handle it.
Look, when my oldest was younger, he tried to sag. I sagged too. I said, okay, well, this how we going in the store. He said, Mom, why you? I said, exactly. Now, if I ever see you like that again, I'm going to scratch you on your back, the back of your neck.
Like a cat.
Yeah. Pull him up. Pull him up. And they only like that because we accept it. And then we dating guys this sagging. Standards. Are you serious? You know, I'm not going nowhere with you with your butt out. No.
With your drawers showing.
I'm not going.
And who wanted?
I'm not going. Find somebody else to do it.
See, I'm about to say something.
That's where the
wrong.
standards is at. That's where the standards is at. Because how could you bring a pants sagging whatever home to your children?
Uh-oh. But again, if you don't respect yourself enough, of course that's what you're going to bring home. Where are the values?
I'm not doing it. Morals, values, standards. We just got to get back. We going, that cup is, whoo, It's full of nothing. It's full of nothing. And we're raising some nothing people.
And
we're not realizing that these gonna be the new people.
Not only that, who want to marry that?
Listen, before I even get to married, these gonna be the new people. I mean, like the people that you're doing business with and stuff.
How about
do you want some careless, I don't care type people like, oh yeah, I came down here to talk to city council for what, ma'am? Well, because those are the rules, ma'am. Yeah.
And we already got people like that.
Yeah, that's the type of people you raising. People that don't get. So what? And
yeah.
Mail. Throw your mail on the porch.
Yeah, common courtesy.
Yeah.
Politeness.
If you don't teach them,
they won't know. And like I said, these people they don't do nothing. You're right. They living like they royalty because they don't do nothing.
Listen, I understand you living like you royalty if you have somebody doing it for you, like
that part.
Calling in a service.
That part
to come clean that house up. But baby, if I can't walk on your floor, like take my shoes off and walk in,
yeah,
that's scary.
All day.
And I can't stand when people say, girl, excuse my house. No. I'm not excusing your house. No. Because you're dirty. Yeah. You and the children. This isn't a day worth of dirt. This been like this for a long time. Yeah. This is terrible.
And come in with gloves.
Yeah, and they get mad at me at my house. They be like, this ain't even dirty. It's so close to it that it's dirty. It's dirty. And why you mad? You mad because I said something. I called it out. Get that up. Pick that up. This floor need to be swept and mopped.
Right.
If I could see it.
Somebody else can.
And I don't even care about somebody else. I care about me.
Right.
I care about me.
All day.
Okay? I don't like dishes in my sink.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Everybody I see move, leave dishes in the sink. I have been doing this for 20 years.
That's a long time.
And I have, in 20 years, as God is my witness, I've only accepted a house back 3 times that was like, oh, wow.
They cleaned.
They cleaned and moved everything out.
Don't
3
need a
times
dumpster.
in 20 years. In 20 years.
That's sad.
I'm telling you, if I show, Lakita gonna show me how to upload some pictures and stuff so I can share my screen and show y'all. You'll be like, oh my goodness. Like people leave. And you know what's so weird? Why would you leave all that type of stuff behind?
Exactly.
If I was a scammer, I'd get on.
IDs.
I'm talking about all type of doctor's papers, stuff with social security numbers on it. I mean, just all types of stuff. People just leave it. They just leave it. It's like they don't prepare to move like in the movies. You know, like in the movies, they be like, oh, this box is the kitchen. This box is the bedroom. This box is... They just get a bunch of bags. And when they run out of bags, everything else stay. Girl, I ate this one. We gonna go on and shut this down for keep shut down.
I'm choking.
Don't choke, Keita.
Okay.
Shut us down. Well, we thank you for coming out and being with us this Sunday morning. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And clean up. Yeah.
And pay your rent.
Pay your rent.
See you guys. Bye.